Ladies and gentlemen, we return to the Bill Fox Gymnasium for our second half action here. 31-26. Knights still by 5.
Knights definitely doing a great job of passing the ball around the arc, as well as significant defense and guarding of the Pilots, not allowing the Pilots to get any shots off closer to the half. On the other side, Jace Goff and Noah Foster hot early. Now trying to get back in that groove. Thomas Tucciaroni back in for the Pilots, as well as Ben Stempen.
$7:40 to play now. Tucciaroni right side. Kicks it out to Foster. Underneath, now Sabal trying to back him down. Throws it up to foul called. I'm going to have to agree with Horton there. I would not say that was a foul. That looked to be all ball.
It looked to me that there was minimal contact. Either way, Sabal will go to the line.
Oh. Sabal makes both on his trip to the line there. Fires 3, a box out. There goes Noah Foster with the rebound. Pilots had both of the centers boxed out on St. Francis de Sales. Right side, Tucciaroni thought about a 3, went into Alan Horton and said, nope, I'll think about it differently. Left side, Foster for 3. Bang out! "30-second timeout taken by St. Francis de Sales. Their first timeout of the day. We head to a quick break. Thanks for joining us so far.
Junior here for Kangaroo, and instead of playing roofer roulette, count on a company who will really hop to it. Kangaroo is a sure bet. First estimate to final inspection. You don't just get a roofer, you get a roofing team. And one who's in it to win it. Kangaroo, we hop to it.
Now Veller gets it into Hornbeak. Back to Veller. Preston Veller, excuse me. Chenault, left side, Hornbeak. Trying to get a dribble drive on the lane. Stempen and Sabal both had a hand on him. Jace Goff does not have the numbers, yet gets it in. Goes to the lane, puts up 2. Sabal dribbling through traffic, puts up 2. Pilots regain the lead, 33-31, 6:32 to play.
Alex Sabal definitely doing everything right. He's taking advantage of his free throws, and now he's taking advantages of fast breaks. Good job giving the Pilots the lead and playing very aggressive defense.
Waiting for the travel call on the baseline. Foul goes against number 3, Alex Sabal. Excuse me, goes against Ben Stempen, his first personal foul. Sabal got jabbed in the eye and was bleeding. In comes Jackson Turr for the Pilots. First one, no good. Pilots still by 2, 6:22 here in the third. Horton to put up another one. Falls. 3 for 4 from the line for Hornbeak today.
1 point deficit between the Pilots and the Knights. Jay Scoff struggling to get it over half court. Knights defense very aggressive here, even without Alan Horton.
Now to the lane, Noah Foster underneath. Ben Stempen puts up a contested 2. Second chance, make it fall. Pulling it into Horton. Jump ball called, packed ball, excuse me. Pilots basketball. Possession for the arrow indicating Pilots basketball. Jay Scoff. Now Tucciarone, left side. Jackson Tur thought about a 3. Called for a travel. Referee looking back at the Pilots bro zone as to wish to eject somebody out of a student section. 5:30 left to play here in the third.
Definitely being a game of defenses as we have 5.5 left to go in this third quarter. A 3-point game, both teams being very aggressive, especially on defense.
Foul on the baseline. Goes against number 13, Ben Stempen. Second personal foul, that'll be the team's third within less than 3 minutes expiring on the clock. First one rattles in and out, Hornbeak no good. Second one finally finds its way home. Hornbeak 1 for 2 on his trip. He's 2 for 4 today. Goff now dribbling, almost losing control. Sends it back out to Tucciarone. Sabah checking back in for the Pilots next time. Back to get Goff, right side 3, no good. Ball tipped out, Foster almost coming down with the rebound. Jackson Tur, high vertical, throws up 2, rattles in and out, tries to get his own rebound. Foul called on his way back. Goes against number 1, Jackson Tur. So Tur gets his 5th foul. Waiting on a call here. Tur got marked for his 4th personal. Now we're awaiting the official ruling of what's going on. Not sure what happened. So now he's marked for his 5th personal. A technical foul addressed, so Tur fouls out with a technical. First one misses. Second one up and good. Edward Lee got the ball tipped out. Throwing up 2, can't get it. Down coming, now Stempen. Jump ball, possession arrow. will be the Knights. Almost another travel uncalled. Hornbeak comes down with the rebound, throws up two, contested on the backside. There goes another foul. Ben Stempen.
Ben Stempen and Alex Seabaugh both at 3 fouls. Knights now in the bonus. 5 fouls by this Pilots team in the third, as we are all tied at 35.
Hornbeak, his second attempt. Up good. Seabaugh throwing up two, up and underneath.
Alex Seabaugh may have Alan Horton to deal with down low, but he definitely was quicker on that play, and that's something he's definitely going to have to take advantage of.
Ball tipped away by Seabaugh, falling to the floor, now recovered by Edward Lee. Now Hornbeak has it. Right side Lee, now Veller underneath. Waiting the 3-second call from Horton. Second chance, left-hand lay, finds it. Knights now by 1. Foster thought about a 3. Now underneath, dribbles, throws up 2 off the backboard, no good. Rebound will be Preston Veller in the Knights. Switch out underneath, Horton throws up 2. Seabaugh comes down with his own rebound, tips it to himself. Taking up the basketball himself. Now left side Foster to the lane, throws it, switches out. Ben Stempen, wide open 3. Can't find his way home, had a second chance to bounce it. Pulinitz throws it down. It'll be Knights basketball. Preston Veller getting the whole reins. From the Pilots bro zone. Horton now underneath, throws up 2. Edward Lee had it, last tipped off by Tucciaroni. Pilots extremely unhappy with the officiating crew tonight. Left side 3 from Preston Veller. Throws it off. Ball tipped away. Foster in transition. Now Mott going to the lane. Throws up 2 wide. Veller now comes down with the rebound. Pilots still trailing. Ball underneath the jump step. 2 more. Veller. We had an official's timeout on the floor. In comes Bryce Hutchinson. Now Jaden Mott in the backcourt. Bounce pass into Tucciaroni. Left side, Noah Foster, step back 3. Tucciaroni dribbled on the baseline, throws up 2, short. Ball tipped out, now Ethan Hegert, excuse me. Left side, Hornbeak, Pulinitz, and Hegert. 1:35 to play. Now Horton kicks it out underneath Hornbeak. Throws it back, Edward Lee. Underneath, throws it back. 2 more. Hornbeak.
5-point lead now for the Knights, 42-37, approaching a minute left to go in this third quarter. Pilots getting a little chippy on offense, not making the smartest passes. Best idea here would be a little bit of a slower pace. This fast pace is causing them nothing but trouble.
Back comes Alex Sabal after he got sent out for bleeding underneath the eye. And in comes, Jace Goff, sending out Thomas Tucciaroni. Pilots only have 4 men on the bench today. Now with Jackson Tur being sent out of the game. Dribble drive, stop, back, Hornbeak finish comes from Edward Lee. His 4th point of the day. Now Stempen, right corner, switch out, left. Jace Goff, wide open. Noah Foster, 4-3, short of the rim. Edward Lee comes down with the rebound. 20 seconds here to play in the third. Ball tipped on its way to the basket. Now throwing up 2, Chris Polanitz. Now 3 seconds to play. Jace Goff now at the logo. Steps back off the backboard. No good. That's the end of the third quarter. Your score 46-37. Knights by 9.
Emery Jackson. I chose to just join the esports team because I like to play games.
I decided to join this program because I seen it was a fun program and I like playing the game. So
I chose to roll in this program because one, I already play video games a lot at home, and then 2, Mr. C, our coach, he really helped me a lot. Told me if you want to join, I can make it happen.
My favorite part is the community and the competition.
excel to a point where I can actually get a scholarship, and it actually helped me with my communicative skills.
Being able to communicate well with the team even under stressful situations, and then a lot of camaraderie, a good team effort.
If you have interest in esports, and even if you don't, and you just want to try something new, it's definitely worth it.
Just stay on your work and continue to be great, your pilots.
Tucciaroni now to begin this fourth quarter. Pilots have basketball first, fouled on his way up. It'll be a shooting foul. Couldn't even get the ball up there. Ethan Heegert marked for his first personal foul. Foster's first rattles home. Foster's second, also good. Ball thrown out of bounds, Pilots basketball. The officials confirmed the ruling that it's Pilots basketball. We were awaiting the officials' conference on the baseline. Had a second touch from the Knights. Knights still by 7, 46-39. .7:30 to play here in the fourth. Goff throws it back. Thought about a long three, steps back. Now Sabah at the elbow, going to the lane, fouled on his way up there. Goes against number 40, Edward Lee.
That will be Lee's third.
Team second. Sabal to go to the line and shoot 2. First up and good. Pulling it's now Hornbeak on the logo. Right side, Heegert, bounce pass back to Hornbeak. Driving to the lane, throwing up 2 high off the glass. There goes Edward Lee, throws down 2.
Hornbeak on a roll, not letting this Pilots defense breathe. Lead up to 8 for the Knights.
Sabal picks up his dribble, goes back to Tucheroni. Looking for the roll. Tucheroni took it the same side that Sabal went. Foster now over the logo. Looking for the roll back to Sabal. Pilots have certainly moved nowhere. Looking for the spin back. Fade! There goes Alex Sabal for 2.
Good offensive response by Alex Sabal. Needed something to get the momentum going. And as we approach 6 minutes, it's only a 6-point game. 48-42 in favor of the Knights.
Now underneath, foul called. Foul goes against Alex Sabal. Technical foul. So originally it was a foul on the baseline. So I'm not sure how this goes out because awaiting an explanation at the scorers table. Six minutes flat. Knights still by 6. So we're still awaiting any explanation. What happened was on the baseline, Sabal accidentally, I don't know if it was an accident, if it happened on purpose, but he tackled Ellen Horton. Horton's first bounces in and out. Awaiting the ball don't lie chance coming out of the bro zone. Second, no good as well. .5:58 to play, 48-42. Knights still by 6. Pilots now hustling in a 1-2-2. Throws up 2. After finding nothing at the line on a free double chance to put up 2. Timeout taken by Coach Mike Milkevich. A full timeout. We head to a break. Thank you.
De La Salle, there's just something that sets it apart. There's a feeling, there's a growth, there's the idea of the builders of boys, makers of men.
They understand that it's a prep school and they're treating it like it's college, which, I mean, I have felt like I could take on anything and I'd be ready to go because how well I've been prepped being here.
You know, De La Salle, it's a staple of Metro Detroit. You know, the Christian brothers really have the, I guess, recipe book for how to make a true man. It's great to see, it's great to experience, just look at the students now. Look at the students in the past. Look at a lot of the prominent people, especially on our walls that you see. There's so many different things, and that's a true reflection.
(50-42), Knights still by 8. 5:40 to play here in our fourth quarter. Jace Goff to the lane, looking out Noah Foster, who recovers the basketball. Back to Goff. Tucciaroni, foul. On the baseline, goes against number 3. Chris Pulinitz, his first personal, team's third. 5 minutes, 19 seconds left here in our fourth. Sabah now jacks a 3, no good. Rebound Pulinitz and the Knights. Knights didn't have the numbers. Ethan Hiegert now gets the ball tipped away. Noah Foster, unfortunately, can't complete the steal. Timeout taken. 32nd timeout taken by St. Francis de Sales. Take another one. So Knights still by 8 here. Have a chance to come back, certainly for the Pilots. Not like there's insufficient time or anything.
Definitely defense has definitely been lower than it was at the beginning of this half. Not many fouls have been drawn. Pilots definitely have not been into foul trouble. The number one thing I think on offense is definitely converting free throws. They cannot just forget about free throws. That could bring the gap to a smaller deficit. Currently down by 8, 50-42, approaching 5 minutes to go in this game. Brozone very excited coming out of the timeout. Both Ben Stempen and Alex Sabah both at 3 fouls, so that is something to keep in mind.
The storyline in this game, unfortunately, Jackson Turr fouled out. He got a 4th foul on the baseline and then was called for tripping, so then he got tacked up. 4:59 left to go here in our fourth quarter. Pilots now down to just 9, able to play. Throwing it down. Out went Stempen and blocked it out of the hands of Horton. Jace Goff almost picked up his back pivot foot. Sabah looking for the handoff, pulls it up instead, goes back to Foster, awaiting the pick. Ethan Hiegert slipped the screen, was awaiting the setup from Foster, got the ball stripped from him. Hornbeak had a hand on it. Now going to the rack, throwing up 2, foul. Flagrant foul is what's called. So we have an intentional foul. Sabah is going to have to check out. In comes Bryce Hutchinson. So we address a flagrant foul that just because the man landed on the floor. He called an intentional arm check with the elbow. So should it be a technical, out goes Sabah. Or excuse me, should it be a flagrant? That would be a personal and then a flagrant as well. Two free throws. So Sabah fouls out with a flagrant. Hornbeak sent to the line to shoot 2, and the flagrant foul makes his first. Second one up, good. So Knights get the basketball again. They could take as much as a lead beyond 10 points, up to a dozen. Ball almost stolen away. Walking violation. Seems like everybody in this building is unfortunately too juiced up. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but you can see it in everybody's motions. It's just everything's being rushed, including the officials. Like everybody's got to slow themselves down, calm down. Nothing whistle happy, no timeout happy, nothing like that. Just has to slow down the pace of the game. As well, the Pilots offense now with 4 minutes left to play. They were able to make a nice stop in the back end. Foul goes against Polanitz. .30-second timeout taken by the Pilots. They have 1 timeout remaining in this game.
No.
We apologize for having to mute there. We had some loud and inappropriate noises in our vicinity. We take our professionalism as the #1 priority here. Hutchinson now on the bottom of the baseline, switches it out to Noah Foster, who's in front of the Pilots bench. Alex Sabaw sent out of the game as well. He was also ejected and thrown out after he tackled Horton on the baseline. What looked to be out of bounds. The baseline official said no. Ball thrown immediately to Tucciarone. Pilots have a chance to go in transition. Tucciarone never had possession of the basketball, so he switched it off to Stempin. Now Foster, a long 3, bounced off the front of the rim. Tucciarone putting back, spin, no. Second time, Stempin finds the bottom of the net. Pilots, after having an issue with their scoring, going on a severe drought, they find it with Stempin for a 2-point field goal. Now right side, Heegert almost had a chance to break the 1-2-2. Left side, Hornbeak thought about a 3, now going to Horton. Knights just swinging. Heegert throws up 2, an easy bucket for him. Almost uncontested after Bryce Hutchinson makes his first trip in on defense in a solid defensive stand, but he just lacks varsity experience is the reality, losing Jackson Turr and Alex Sabaw. An all underclassmen lineup out there. All the Pilots have left is 1 upperclassman that could even sub into the game. Eddie Martell, the only one left on the bench. The rest of this team is all sophomores and 1 freshman. Excuse me, 2 freshmen. Timeout. A full timeout, excuse me. We head to a quick break.
Junior here for Kangaroo, and instead of playing roofer roulette, count on a company who will really hop to it. Kangaroof is a sure bet. First estimate to final inspection. You don't just get a roofer, you get a roofing team. And one who's in it to win it. Kangaroof, we hop to it.
With a minute 40 to go in the fourth quarter. Bullenitz ball tipped away. Now Hornbeek recovers for the Knights. Almost stepping out of bounds. Jaden Mott falls onto the Knights bench. He swatted the ball out of bounds. A minute 32 left. Pilots trying to swat the ball down. Foul goes against number 22, Jay Scoff. Second personal, team's fourth. Under the basket, Ethan Heegert legs up two. His fourth point of the day. By no means the leading scorer on this team, but has played a fundamental role. Jaden Mott for three. Finds its way in and out of the basket. Rebound, Edward Lee and the Knights. Horton steps up. Horton throws down two with a slam.
Horton definitely taking advantage of the size and inside of a minute to go. Gets the second slam dunk of the day.
Tucciarone left from the elbow, fires up two, no good. Rebound Knights. Bullenitz now to the logo. They're just gonna pass it out. Horton, back Hornbeek, throws it up. No foul called. Bullenitz now underneath. Basket underneath. Heegert again. 15 seconds to play, 60-44 your score. And that'll be the final here in the Bill Fox Gymnasium. We thank you for joining us today as time winds down. 60-44 your final score. Knights by 16.